offer you an incentive to get your COVID-19 shot within reason. What they aren't allowed to do to change your mind.
So glad that you are joining us here on your long weekend and waking up with Channel 11 Morning News on this Memorial Day. I'm Jennifer Tomazik.
Good morning, Jen. I'm Mike Holden. Thanks for having me in the studio.
Yes.
It's so good to see your smiling faces.
It's so nice to have you in here with us this morning, Mike. And we are certainly glad to report that the weather seems to be changing a little bit, Scott.
Much better than over this past weekend, where temperatures barely made it into the everywhere, but pinpoint out.
Morning, foggy.
When you're going to see the most sunshine throughout the day, I'll have that for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Scott. Here's a live look at the city of Pittsburgh this morning. Foggy start to your morning. As of just a few hours ago, gathering restrictions were lifted across the state. Now, this is clearly a huge step on our path to recovery, especially as we head into the summer months.
Yeah, and Channel 11's Lori Hoy joins us live this morning from the Strip District. A lot of businesses, a lot of restaurants down there. So, Lori, walk us through what people should expect today.
Well, getting back to normal, Jennifer and Mike, people can expect no more social distancing, no more gathering limits as businesses open their doors to everyone. Now, this is the first time since March of last year since COVID-19 restrictions are officially lifted in chains gathering.
Being in a hospital.
For now, reporting live from the Strip District, Lori Hoy, Channel 11 News.
And sticking kind of with the reopening process, more details this morning as the Port Authority of Allegheny County will begin lifting capacity limits today. 15 people can now ride on 35-foot buses. Capacity on 40-foot buses will rise from 15 to 25. And on 60-foot buses and light rail cars, capacity will rise from 25 riders to 35. Now, this is important to note as well. Face coverings will still be required for Port Authority drivers and passengers. All capacity limits will be lifted by mid-June.
The easing of restrictions come at the end of the long holiday at the corner.
189 new coronavirus cases yesterday.
There is also a Memorial Day parade in White Oak. It starts at 12:30 at the corner of Juice Street and Lincoln Way.
Pennsylvania reported 489 new coronavirus cases yesterday. That continues a recent trend of falling case numbers. On Saturday, the 7-day average dropped below 1,000 for the first time since October. Meantime, the U.S. is on track to reach a goal of 70% of adults having received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine by July 4th. That's all according to the Centers for Disease Control. President Joe Biden set the goal earlier this month. As of this weekend, about 51% of adults were fully vaccinated. Employers can offer incentives to employees to get vaccinated for COVID-19. This is according to new guidance from the Federal Equal Opportunity Employment Commission. Incentives can include everything from cash bonuses to paid time off. The commission said incentives are allowed as long as they aren't considered, quote, coercive.
Want to let you know we are following some breaking news right now. You can see crime scene investigate 8th Avenue. Police says that 8th there as well. As soon as we get anything more, we will break back in. Also want to let you know, developing right now, we are hoping to learn a little bit more today. They're 17 years old. The mall is just themselves inside Simon Properties to install surveillance cameras. But
airports across the country are
telling us that some of the department stores do have their own cameras, so they'll be looking at video from that.
Let's go to a live look at Pittsburgh International Airport. Airports across the country are bracing for passengers today as millions of people fly home from weekend getaways. And as they do, another airline is banning alcohol for most of its passengers. American Airlines says it won't resume alcohol sales in its main cabin until September. The airline says alcohol will continue to be offered in first and business class. Southwest already banned drinks after a recent assault of a Southwest flight attendant. And unfortunately, the fight on that Southwest flight, as we've said before, Jen, is not unique.
Yeah, and so there actually has been a pretty serious surge of fights